Alright guys, the brand new game mode is here, Dokkan Frontier. We have one chapter right now, which is Planet Namek Saga. Cannot wait to jump into this. The board or the map looks so much like the Budokai 2 Monopoly map, and it is giving me just pure nostalgia right now. So we actually have a lot of fights to get through. Even looks quite similar to Sparking Zero's like mini map. So we do have a special node up here, which is that unlock symbol with the red barrier or border around it. And then we do have unlock conditions to get there, which this one, we only have to just beat this Freezer soldier down here. We do have some general missions that we need to clear for the entire map, which is clear nodes 1 to 11 of Planet Namek Saga and Dokkan Frontier, clear node 1, 4, 8, and clear node 9. And that will unlock you all the copies you need for these free-to-play units from the Dokkan Frontier. Now, the Krillin, Dende, and Goku were all given out as gifts in the gift box. This is how you get the rest of them that you need. And we're just going to jump straight in. So we do have our team selection screen, which we do have no details for. So only Planet Namek Saga category units can attempt this, of course. Only teams that include Krillin and Gohan may attempt. The following characters are not allowed to take on this node, and it is all versions of Frieza. Okay, now I'll be honest, my Planet Namek Saga units aren't great. We do have the special guest at the top, although my Krillin and Gohan are probably a lot better than what the game can give out, even though they only have one dupe. Mine are at least level 10 links. I will flex on them a little bit with that. So in terms of who we're going to bring, as I said, my Namek Saga units aren't great, I'll be real. So I'm going to go with Namek-ku. Remember, these are based on slots. We do still have slot 1, 2, and 3. So units still function the same in that way. I think I'm going to bring something like this, maybe. Like maybe Kid Gohan in there as well. Well, actually, Vegeta and Goku. And then for the second team, or Group B, we may as well go full Ginyu Force. You know, we don't really have rotations where units are going to float on and off. So, I mean, we may as well. And where's my Ginyu? There's my Ginyu. And we'll just have a Ginyu Force for Group B. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. And then to perform group exchanges, which I didn't realize this what it was before. You need 1 to perform a group exchange. Then you have 2 bars, which is for perform a group exchange and recover 30% HP, and then all bars for group exchange and raise attack and defense by 40% for all members subbed in for the group for 1 turn. I didn't realize what this was when we was watching the producer's letter, but now I do. So let's just jump straight in and see what this new mode is saying. So we're jumping straight into the fight with just 2 Freezer soldiers. I can't imagine this is going to be overly difficult. We've got our little kind of mini cutscenes going on. And then we've got Krillin and Gohan in there as well. Pretty cool. So team details can be viewed via the relevant button. Tap to check the team's current status. And then we've got about intensity levels, which of course, every time a turn passes, every time someone dies, the intensity level will go up. So we can actually move the rotation. Why did I think everyone was kind of stuck where they were? I thought you couldn't move the rotation. Okay, I mean, everyone is still linking up like normal. So essentially, for the most part, this does still play like normal Dokkan, apart from like a few minor adjustments. So Goku's definitely going to be the better option for slot 1. Just because he does have the damage reduction, etc, etc. I'm not getting the orbs for Krillin and Gohan, but they do have dodge, and that's all that matters. Tanking that absolutely fine. That's okay. Feels so weird playing Dokkan in like a different way, if that makes sense. Like, I know it's not that different, but for the fact that it's different enough, like we've been used to Dokkan for what, 11 years now? I mean, I've been playing the game for like 10. But it's just weird. It's just weird to have just like a new version of Dokkan. This is basically Dokkan 2 in a way. So we've got one of those feather items. We've completed some missions. That was fairly easy to do. We've unlocked node number 2. And then we've got ourselves a Krillin. 14 of them. So we can, of course, rainbow max them out for completely free. Oh, you can't use certain units again. Okay, I didn't notice that. So once you use some units, you can't use them again. So these are our node missions. So we need to activate the specified character's active skill and node, which is this Vegeta here. So I'm hoping the game's going to give us one for free. We need to clear node 2 without any characters becoming lost, deal 7 million or more damage, and clear under special conditions, which is in 4 turns. So I'm hoping Dokkan's going to be giving us one of those Vegetas for absolutely free then. And it does look like they are. Okay, no, the units are still there. I was going to say, I swear that's not a thing. It's because we need to take a Vegeta with us, which I unfortunately don't have. So we're going to have to bring you. We'll put Nameku back on the team. And then, do you know what? I think I'm going to bring Krillin and Gohan for the dodge. I don't really know what to expect. And then we'll keep our Ginyu Force group for the second group. Okay, at least you don't lose out on units. I was going to say, people are going to come up really short really quickly if that was the case.
It's time we settle things.
We got our little cutscenes going again. Qui feeling a bit brave against my boy Vegeta. Can't actually remember what this guy does. So, entrance animation, facing only one enemy. I mean, technically he would have got that because we are facing one enemy. Damage reduction with one or more AGL orb along with dodge. When attacking, damage reduction and dodge. Okay, I mean, he might be okay in slot 1. We're going to get him a ton of orbs. I mean, hopefully he's going to be okay in slot 1. I guess we will find out in a moment. Fingers crossed, because I do need that Scout of Vegeta so we can complete the node missions to get everything we need. Dodge. Maybe. No dodge. How much are we taking? Quite a bit. That was like, what, half? Just over half? I mean, we're still alive nonetheless. You know, if we had that Dende, we could actually use his active skill and heal. But then don't forget, if we use up 2 of our... I don't even know what you want to call it. If we use up 2 of our bars to exchange into Group B, we do actually recover 30% HP. So I'm guessing that applies to everyone who's taken damage. So we might have to hold on to that. We might have to think about doing that at some point, because that immediately doing half of Vegeta's health is just kind of crazy. Okay, double digits, double digits. I didn't actually check what Qui does. Ah, who cares, man? Who cares? It's Qui. What should we say that get absolutely just decimated? Feel like Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger. Okay, high intensity state. So we're now at level 1. I mean, technically we can actually lose that. Maybe we do this? Is that a shout? That might be a shout. I mean, Goku can somewhat function in slot 1. And plus, Vegeta's taken some damage. So hopefully this works. Gotta remember, each character on a rotation has their own health now. Oh, 116. I should have done that to begin with. You can keep your high intensity state. You can keep your level 1. I've got access to all areas. They ain't going to do nothing to the boy. Oh, big critty from Goku. Not even hitting an 18 key super attack off either. Hold that. Feel that. I said you're only Qui. You look like you belong on a sushi roll or something, punk. We don't like additional normals though, Dokkan. I could do without those. Hold that. Remember, we do need to do the active skill with Vegeta because that is actually one of the node missions. And I do want to get all of those done. Along with the general missions with the whole map, I do want to get the node missions done as well. So if I need to jump back in to do that, I will do that. But the good thing is, if we don't swap our group, we can keep the same group out. So we can actually just wait until the active skill's ready. We don't have to wait for them to come back on rotation. Now that's quite fun. I don't even remember how to pop Vegeta's active skill. Actually, no, this is the... Okay, yeah, this is the clothing change with Krillin and Gohan. I completely forgot they had this.
Wait, it feels
Check out my new threads. It really makes my bald head look nice. Shine, shine.
Can't say the same for Gohan. He's just a dweeb. Oh, we've got it. Okay. Oh, we've got everyone. Kui, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. It's game over for you, bro. The dirty fireworks. So we've used his active skill. We might as well pop Goku's as well. Well, that was fairly simple and straightforward. Question is, though, did we get all of the node missions done? Did we do everything we needed to do? So we can now go that way, which is the Doria. We actually didn't unlock this. Oh, we need to deliver the final blow with the active skills. So you're telling me if I just used one of the other active skills first and then use Vegeta's, I would have unlocked it? That's annoying. And technically, I didn't actually clear any of these because... Wait, why didn't I clear any of those? Clear node 2. This is node 2. Did I not do all of these? Anyway, I'm going to jump back in and do that again. Okay, I should finally have this perfectly lined up to use his active skill and get the KO through the dirty fireworks. That took way longer than I think I care to admit. From units not additionaling, not critting, sometimes doing too much damage. It was a bit jarring, but there we go. There is the secret node now unlocked as well. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to jump in. We actually need to bring Kui. We need to bring Kui. Kui is a must. Okay, Kui is a must apparently. So I'm going to do... We can actually bring more than one, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe something like that. See how that goes. Just makes the most sense to me. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, I haven't actually checked what any of these enemies do so far. Kui talking all that fighting talk. We all know what happens to Kui. Alright, we've got a super attack in slot 1. Vegeta's not really doing anything right now. I can't actually remember what Kui does. 50% chance to dodge. 50% HP or less when receiving an attack. An extra 20. 20% chance when attacking. Okay. I mean, hopefully Frieza's going to be okay chilling in slot 1. Because I don't really have any other units to put there, if I'm being really honest. This may have been a mistake, but I didn't know who else to really bring with Kui. My Planet Namek Saga units aren't great. Okay, they don't really do anything. I don't really do anything at all.
You must die by my hand, Saiyan. I'll cook you, bitch. 6-7, 6-7.
I don't know why I did that.
It's what all of the cool kids are saying, Vegeta. But you're a goofy goober.
At least we're debuffing. Not that that really matters too much, but hey, we're debuffing. I'll take it nonetheless. Don't let me reopen that hole in your chest, Vegeta. Don't let me reopen that. My Vegeta and Goku unit right now is showing you what's to come for you, okay? It's prepping you. At least I know that Full Power Frieza is going to be chilling in slot 1. I mean, he has also stacked defense as well, so he's going to be even beefier. Guys, I done goofed. I didn't even realize I wasn't recording. I mean, you haven't really missed much, but I've been talking to myself for like the last 5 minutes. And I done goofed. You've literally missed one turn, which was the turn before this phase. I didn't realize you could get phase 2s in Dokkan Frontier. Because we're in the Dokkan Frontier. Dokkan, be the best you can be and find your destiny. It's a master plan. The power's in our hands. Dokkan. And if you know where that comes from, you are cultured. And if you don't know, then you need to get to know. And if you do know, then drop down in the comments where that is from. If you know, you know, okay? But anyway, yeah, I done goofed. I stopped recording because I've come back to this like a good 2 hours later. And I didn't realize that I weren't recording anymore. But as you can see, we swapped into group 2 because we hit intensity level 2, which means we couldn't dodge anymore. And of course, what does Kui do? Kui dodges, and I didn't want to take the risk. So we swapped into the Ginyu Force. But I mean, so far, this has been pretty simple. What is this, -1 key? Yeah, -1 key. Level 2 is the evasion will be disabled. That's why I switched into group B. And then level 3 is super attack effects will not be evaded. But I didn't realize, which I mean, it sounds kind of stupid because, well, why wouldn't you? But I didn't realize that enemies could have more than one phase in Dokkan Frontier. I don't know why I didn't think about that happening. I don't know why I didn't think that would be a thing, but for some reason I didn't. But here we are. In Dokkan Frontier, enemies can have more than one phase. But this should be it. I mean, I can't imagine Vegeta has a phase 3, but I have to say, so far, off of the 3 nodes we've done, been enjoying Dokkan Frontiers. It's Dokkan, but it's different enough that warrants itself its own game mode. It's good. I also like the whole missions and conditions you have. I do feel like some of them are going to be a bit finicky. To get this open, we had to do the whole active skill with Scout or Vegeta. But the fact that the game provides you with one, big help. I said some of them could be a bit finicky, but I guess that's part of the challenge. These say completed, but this says cleared. Have I not done something here? Have I missed something? Node missions. Activate the specified character's active skill and clear node 2. I did that, no? Activate Decisive Strike Rebellion, Vegeta's active skill and clear node 2 of Planet Dynamic Saga in Dokkan Frontier. I did this. I did that, did I not? Clear node 2 without any characters becoming lost. I did that, did I not? In group A or group B, I did that. And I did that as well. Hold on a minute. Wait. I'm really confused. This is node 2. I did those things. Or is it because the Vegeta isn't mine? I don't know. That seems a bit odd. Maybe I'm missing something. You can let me know down in the comments. But I'm definitely certain that I did this. Because I made sure to go back and do it. There's going to be video proof. I definitely did this. No one died. Maybe not this. And I think I definitely did this. I beat it on turn 4. Bang on. So I have no idea how I've not completed those missions. But anyway, maybe they're bugged. Maybe I'm missing something. Who knows? But so far, guys, I'm enjoying Dokkan Frontier. This is good. As I said, it's still Dokkan. It's still very much the exact same gameplay with enough changes, enough differences for it to feel really fresh. And I like it. It's fun. Units having their own individual HP bars. You know, enemies having gimmicks that we've not seen before. The intensity level rising. The swapping between the groups, you know, to make sure that units don't die. You know, to kind of have game plans. I really like the whole kind of map board look. As I said, it just gives me Budokai 2 vibes, which is just a vibe in itself. But I like this overall, and there are units that are specifically good in this mode, which we are yet to try out. But overall, so far, I'm really enjoying this. I don't know why the missions haven't completed though, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I can't wait for them to add more chapters to this. This is gonna slap. And I might do some more content on this, guys. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.